Okay. So you weren't... What, Chris, did you like?
We'll wait.
No, we can't say.
We can't say.
We're going to discuss this.
We'll
now,
wait.
I'm recording.
Alright.
We need an intro.
Well, no, that'll come through the podcast.
No, I just mean to the opening of the show.
I know that should come.
Just when you thought... No, it's
He wasn't here, so
we thought it was going to be here.
but he's no.
We could ask Brody questions during the thing and be like,
And then he's not there.
Yeah,
and
okay.
he's not there, moving on.
Just as you thought all the podcasts were gone, we are here bringing you a new hope. It's episode 4, because it's Star Wars Day.
Yeah.
Happy May the 4th.
Yes, it's May the 4th, ladies and gentlemen, on the Good Bit Movie Podcast. I don't know when it'll be released, this episode, but in terms of recording date, this is May the 4th, so everyone on the show, May the 4th be with you. Or May the 4th, I just said May the 4th be with you. Just quoting Star Wars.
There's someone trying to get in the cupboard.
It's 4th to maybe with you.
Hello.
Did you lock the door?
Go and try
I
it.
did lock the door, yeah.
No, there's
No
someone
one can
banging
come
on.
in then.
It might be the BAs. They're scary. It might be
BAs are scary. Hi, Baz. Anyway, welcome, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Chris Moffat. I'll be your server this evening, and joining me is my co-host, as normal, Aaron Dockard.
Good morning, evening, or afternoon. I don't care where you're listening. Don't care when you're listening. But it's me. Hi.
Okay, you in a good mood this week?
Yeah. Why not?
Yeah,
That makes sense. Right.
Also,
and
returning to the podcast this time, we
Euan
have
Ferguson.
Euan Ferguson's back.
It is I making my return.
It is I. Bringing all the misery to the podcast.
I bet you thought I wouldn't be back after last time, but I'm here.
Is Claudia still annoying you?
Oh, Claudia's always annoying me, so sorry I swore.
And we'll get back to that later.
That's fine.
I've already sworn.
No, that's fine.
Also joining us for the very first time is Mason Paterson.
AKA Payson Matterson.
Yeah, hello.
You've been waiting for this for a long time.
I have.
Are you feeling like you've made it in life now?
Absolutely.
Yeah, good.
I've been listening to every episode. I've not every single one.
Every episode. There's the biggest
Every
fan.
episode.
Biggest fan here.
Now I feel like today might be a wee bit of a debate-orama because diverse opinions are on the show.
We also have someone else in the studio. Maybe we should introduce him.
Well, he's over in the corner.
Oh yes,
can't
Ross,
hear him if
Ross
he speaks.
Brody. No,
It's not Ross Brody.
he's not here.
Oh, here he is.
Hello.
This is Jack Hogg. Jack Hogg's here too.
Thanks for having me on.
If anyone can hear
You're not
you,
on.
anyone can hear you. He's a guest.
I'm a guest.
He's
I'll
not
be.
a member of the panelists, but he is a guest.
I'll be back.
Don't drop it like last time. It
I'll
just
try my
the mic
best.
completely fell and broke it. We were supposed to have Ross Brody on the show today because we sang a song about him last week.
But
not
he's
Oh,
Yeah, he's not here.
I swear.
It's alright.
it's alright. I
And
feel
yeah,
that.
so you can see from the title, this episode is based on the brand new Marvel film, the one and very only Captain America: Civil War. I think we all have some different opinions on it,
Really?
Well, I think we'll agree
on a number of things.
will we?
I think
on a few things, yeah.
I think we should start with the rating.
You think
No,
we
no,
should
I think
start
that-
with the
They
rating?
will all be different.
That comes off after, I think. I'd say.
Okay.
Oh, but he
Okay.
does have a point
Yeah.
that they will all be different.
Okay, do you want to
so
try?
that-
So
just
we should start with the rating.
Okay, fine.
Okay, I'll go first.
Yeah. When you go.
Drum roll. Ross, you go first.
I bet you gave it.
I agree, Ross.
Okay, I'm gonna predict. Chris gave it an 8. Yeah. You gave it a 9. You gave it a 7.
You know when you point and say you, they can't.
That's true.
Don't
Yeah,
know who
good
it
call.
is.
Well, you can figure that out later.
Yeah. Out of 10, I would rate Captain America: Civil War 9 out of 10.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Mason?
When I first saw the movie, I gave it a 10. But now that I've thought about it, it's a 9.
Euan, shoot.
I would
It's my
say a 9, I think.
Yeah.
I was verging on an 8 or a 9,
Yeah, me too.
but I think a 9. And can I predict Aaron's?
Yeah.
4.
6, I think.
Yeah, I think he's going to go 6 as well.
I'm going 6.
Oh.
Which is the cut-off for... Oh, good.
6 was fine. It's fine. I didn't hate it.
No.
I hated aspects of it.
Okay.
I also loved aspects of it.
Okay.
So, with Marvel films... Here's, oh, Jack, what did you... Are you
Well,
He's not seen it.
I haven't actually seen the film, but I hold Aaron's opinion in great esteem. I'm gonna give it a 6.
okay, fair enough.
This guy's got smarts.
That's the cut-off.
Very smart.
Yeah, in terms of Marvel films, right, as you all know, I have a simple mind. Films sometimes confuse me.
Trust me,
Now,
I'm a Jedi.
Marvel. I'm wearing a t-shirt that says "Trust me, I'm a Jedi." Marvel films for me, I love them. They're good. You know, I'll watch. I shouldn't say I love them. I like them. I watched them once. You know, I have differing opinions on them, and it's fine. This one, however, I absolutely loved.
Mm-hmm.
This is my favourite Marvel film that's happened in the past
Millennium.
5 years.
Why?
I followed the story. I loved each and every single character, even though there were so many characters. I
Too
knew
many.
who everyone was. It was written perfectly. The humour was hilarious. There wasn't too many explosions, unlike Batman vs Superman, where they would just take the piss with the explosions.
Dawn of Just Explosions.
Just explosions. Yeah.
Oh, no, yeah, there we go.
So, in all, I thought for this rating, I was thinking, okay, I'm going to go back to it and develop a stronger opinion on it. But I'm thinking, I'm basing this rating on what I thought as soon as I came out the cinema. And I coming straight out of the cinema, I was like, wow, that was feckin' brilliant. 9 out of 10.
Lovely.
Aaron.
Can I rename it?
course you
Actually,
can.
can I call it Captain America: The Argument instead of Civil War? Because
We'll get straight to Hollywood on that one.
there wasn't quite. It was a misleading title. Can I just make the point of Mason? Just hold.
I'm
hear
not
me
saying
out.
anything.
Hear
I'm
me out.
listening.
From the start, take the start of the movie
Okay.
and figure out the situation. You know, go to the end of the movie.
Right.
Tell me what's changed.
But it's a Marvel movie.
Who cares?
What's changed from the beginning of the movie?
What has changed? They had an argument they made up.
They've not made up. He's
The,
literally ran away and they came out.
Future of the Avengers
Uh-huh.
is in
Dire Straits.
The Avengers
Oh,
team
come
has.
on.
Is it though?
Jack, you've not seen it.
Exactly, you haven't seen the movie.
It's not though.
It
But
has, though.
I was thinking
The Civil War isn't even over. That's the point of calling it Civil War. It's not finished.
towards the end. I was like, okay, because they're all in jail. What's happening? He lets them all out. Okay, they're all fine.
Trying to be
But they're not all
successful.
fine because they don't go back to.
Spoiler alert: I thought Captain America's mate was dead from the trailer. I was
Bucky.
like, oh, he's gonna die.
Bucky.
Was who?
No, Captain America. Iron Man's mate.
So yeah, Rhodes.
He's fine. He's paralyzed. He'll be fine. So he's fine.
I actually would
He's
have
paralysed.
saying that.
Allies, he'll be fine.
No, but he can
Aye,
walk.
Okay,
'cause-
okay,
yeah,
okay.
'cause Iron Man
Actually,
made him a wee
Bionic.
pair of
Saying that,
trousers.
I would have agreed. I agree that I think Rhodes should have died.
Yeah.
But saying that if Rhodes have died, then they couldn't have resolved the conflicts no matter what, because Tony would have taken a rage.
That would be more interesting if they couldn't.
No, because
resolve the
it's
con-
not the whole conflict of the Civil War. It's not finished. They're still doing it.
Yeah, but
It will
that's
be
not-
going through the next movies.
This is a different point, so I stopped this all for nothing because it's probably
That's
something
fine.
that'll come up after. But
It's okay, babes.
sorry, David. The film made what? Alright,
Come on.
Oh my god.
Take two.
I'd go.
the film made me realise how long they've been planning this. Really,
Yeah.
Good call, yeah.
because see, spoiler alert, the whole thing
This is blind.
with the car crash,
Yeah.
with the blue stuff in the back, and that being Tony's parents. That has set that up from
God
way
damn it.
back when you first hear about that
Yeah.
car crash in the first Iron Man.
Which Aaron hasn't seen.
No,
Okay, you
Yeah,
saw
you've seen the first Iron Man.
So
recently.
yes, recently. I'm gonna kill you, brother.
You won't.
Sorry, I've never sworn on this.
I know.
Oh!
As soon as I'm on the show.
Yeah. Right, carry on, you.
But yeah, that's what I was
Okay.
saying.
It made sense
It
to you.
What
made
you're saying-
sense because I've
Did make it,
watched
yeah.
This is-
it since it began.
This is why it's ultimately better than Batman versus.
Oh,
fucking
that-
Civil
I'm
War.
not.
not the one
I'm not
they
They
denying
took
that.
their time.
Everything in
Yeah.
Civil War is so organic. There is not
I
one
agree.
point in the movie where you're watching it and you're like, what? Because everything. But you've not seen all the movies.
No, listen. Sorry. At the end, how the holy hell did
Okay.
Captain America wins? Right, he leaves Iron Man
Kinda.
with the thing in his chest. He's kind of screwed, and they leave. Right.
Yeah.
How did Iron Man get back, all healthy and fine?
He's Tony
back.
Stark.
How did he get back?
He wasn't exactly injured that much. He had a bloody face. That's it.
He had a shield in his heart.
No, he didn't.
Yeah,
he
his-
breaks the code of his suit. It didn't go into him.
See, this is just.
Let's see what these things like. So here's where you need to open your eyes a bit, right? Because it's a superhero movie, right? So see if this was like known as a big because the big blockbuster. If this was like
A serious take on.
give me a really good director that everyone loves.
Quentin
It's not
Tarantino.
Michael Bay.
Scorsese.
Scorsese. Yeah, or you guys were.
Christopher Nolan.
Christopher Nolan, whatever.
The Social Network, man.
Yeah,
sorry.
I know.
Sorry.
So if it was one of his films, and he's got like a track record of like lots of really in-depth, great stories and plot twists and stuff, then you would look at this film differently. But the fact it's a superhero movie, where
Just explosions.
you get lost in
It's
it,
not
and
just
it's a different
explosions.
universe. It's like Star Wars or Batman or whatever, and you're in this different world when you're watching it.
Is it Star Wars though? It's not like Star Wars.
Nothing. It's not. No,
My
it's
argument-
nothing like Star Wars, but
I liked it. I had fun.
Yeah.
The airport scene is brilliant.
Yeah.
yeah.
But
Oh, yeah.
and Spider-Man, brilliant.
Yeah.
But-
Tom Holland, yeah.
But
A minute.
my thing is with Star Wars, for example. Even though some of the prequels are debatable, but every film is like a film to itself that you can watch, not in an
Okay,
order, and you
yeah.
can love it.
I get what you mean.
The Marvel universe is so big.
It's so intricate.
I get that.
What I described it as to Jack is it's like a big, huge TV series where
Yeah.
there's 2 episodes a year. It's like that.
That's a good call as well. Yeah, it's like Sherlock.
Which works for some people, but I can see why other people
Yeah.
who won't
It
be
kind-
big time fans.
Well, that's what I was saying at the start. Like some films, like The Avengers or things like that, and Thor,
Yeah,
I didn't
yeah.
connect with. I was like, "What
Yeah, if
is
you're-
this?" I'll watch it. It's fun. Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
I was like that with
But
this
Civil
movie.
War was the first time in ages, count out Deadpool. Deadpool I fucking loved.
Mm-hmm.
But this one, part of the whole Avengers series, was the first time in a proper Avengers film where I was like, "This is brilliant."
Yeah.
It was really more of an Avengers
Yeah,
film.
I know,
No,
for
but
Captain
you just
America.
call it Civil War.
No
Yeah.
chance. I see what Aaron means. Like,
Picking favourites.
if you're not a big time fan, you don't get the full benefits of it being.
Standalone movie.
Yeah, you don't get the benefits of the movie tying in with movies.
yeah, I
like
agree.
what Euan was saying, it ties in with the first Iron Man and the first Captain America. But if you've not been through it all since the beginning and you're not a big time fan, you won't make that connection when watching the movie. So there's bits that you won't fully understand when watching it. Because a lot of people watch it, like, I'm sure you watched it, Aaron, as a standalone movie rather than a series movie. And I can see what you mean when you say that.
Yeah.
Good call.
I did try and do some research for it.
Mhm.
Like I watched
And it's difficult as well.
Iron Man and Captain America.
It is a huge universe, and I
It's
totally
massive.
lose track
I
of
can't
it.
be bothered with it.
It
Because
really confuses
they've
me
got
sometimes.
TV shows, they are taking
Yep.
the piss a wee bit because they've got TV shows as
I
well,
agree.
and they've got like 3. They've got
The
Daredevil,
Marvel
we got.
TV shows, though, it's not a different universe. It's the same universe, but it's a different
Story.
different part of the universe. Hell's
Yeah,
Kitchen.
yeah. And
Yeah.
I would say a lot of the TV stuff is better.
It gets a chance to build, though, doesn't it?
Daredevil's good.
That's true.
I preferred Jessica Jones to Daredevil, but Jessica
I've not seen
Jones,
Jessica
is,
Jones
is
yet.
really slow at the beginning. Do you know what I mean?
Jessica Jones,
really slow.
I have seen.
Hey.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, there we
Don't
go.
like it.
Turn the
You can
mic.
turn the mic round.
Thank you. I thought Jessica Jones was fantastic.
Don't spoil
Yeah.
anything for me.
Yeah,
I won't. But David Tennant is in it. He plays the villain.
Oh, really?
And he's fecking amazing in it.
Yeah,
He
yeah.
is very, very good.
Cool.
And same with Daredevil.
I'm starting it.
Vincent
Like
D'Onofrio.
90% of the scenes in Daredevil are in the pitch blackness,
Mm-hmm.
which makes it very difficult to follow.
Which is
All the
ironic
fight
because
scenes,
the main character's
but,
blind.
which makes it hard to solve. Oh, they're amazing, and the whole concept of this blind guy who can fight crime amazingly is insane. But it does get hard to follow sometimes
Yeah.
when you're trying to follow the fights intricately, and they're just.
Yeah, I've been watching Daredevil during the day on my TV.
Oh, no.
So since it's all in,
Devil. Never mind. Carry on.
well, I've been watching
Daredevil.
Daredevil.
Good
So it's been bright outside and coming from the window.
Can't
so
see a thing.
The TV is in darkness. It's just a reflection, just me on my couch.
You can see how much of a
Some noise in the background.
Yeah.
So you're like the second
I said this
TV
last
series.
time. I said this in the last episode. If you watch like a series in your bed or whatever, you enjoy
More
it more,
intense,
and
yeah.
you can focus on it more than just every so often just watching yourself eating a sandwich or something.
Can we talk about the action scenes in Civil War?
Please do, yeah.
Because they were
Speak louder,
fantastic.
speak louder.
Louder. How is this?
You literally get quieter.
I know, I got closer.
He just got closer.
I got closer to compensate. Okay. Is that good? No, but the action scenes in Civil War were probably the best ones.
Yeah, man.
I found it hard to follow a lot of them sometimes. I was like,
Right. Yeah, I've just recently, because of the new Game of Thrones series coming out, I've recently been watching more Game of Thrones, and I watched a lot of episodes of Game of Thrones the same day I saw Civil War, and seeing how the appeal of Game of Thrones is how realistic the violence is, and how well, obviously the storylines, but part of the appeal is how realistic the violence is. And then in Civil War, watching it, having just watched Game of Thrones, it's just a little bit of blood.
Yeah.
Okay.
No one dies.
They are superheroes though.
Yeah, getting back to the superhero.
But even Scarlett Johansson, what's her power? I didn't get
She
that.
Black Widow doesn't have a
Black
power.
Widow.
She's the most skilled out of
Assassin.
everyone.
Do we hate Scarlett Johansson on this show?
No.
Because we hated her as Ka.
Yeah, I mean, she's
I liked her in Hail Caesar.
In Iron
Yeah.
Man 2, she was beautiful.
She's beautiful in this as well.
She's beautiful in this.
Yes, but in Iron Man 2 specifically.
No Sam Jackson in this one though.
Yeah.
I would have liked him.
Well, that's because of. You've seen Winter Soldier, haven't you?
Yeah.
Would you have liked me to have seen it?
Have you seen it? It's-
No,
Okay, then.
I couldn't.
Winter.
I get that.
This is what I was going to say. I think Winter Soldier is actually better than Civil War.
Really?
Yeah,
Winter Soldier
Winter
is-
Soldier was
saw
made
Winter
my
Soldier.
butt clench for the full movie. It was tense.
Alright, Mason.
It was tense.
But it's like watching a movie for the sake of watching another movie.
None. Winter Soldier doesn't have that. What the choreography alone in Winter Soldier. Like the problem with this movie, there were so many superheroes that were just like very punchy and very blasty.
Yeah.
Is that
Whereas-
the fight choreography?
Yeah, but the fight choreography.
No,
in
the
Winter
dance
Soldier,
choreography.
there was a lot.
What are you on about?
All their choreography is going to be.
They had a
I heard
lot
that.
scene. No, but in Winter Soldier, there's no superheroes. It's Bucky Barnes and Steve Rogers, like those two fighting and Black Widow fighting. So the choreography is insane
Oh, I see.
when you go and watch it.
Captain America.
So the bit when they've got the shield.
What is
and
Captain America's superpower? He's just big and muscly.
Strong.
You get the shield.
No, he's a super
He's got
soldier.
a shield.
He's a super.
They gave him a serum back in World War II
Yeah.
to make him.
basically can.
Yeah, the only thing I know about Captain America is a really scrawny guy going into the thing, coming
Yeah.
out jacked, and then he can fight crime.
If
Love how you said that.
Fight crime.
Fight crime, Captain America.
Alright,
This is
Jack.
his mighty shield.
So, can we run down the characters?
Yeah,
So, we've talked about Captain America, Chris Evans. Robert Downey Jr. is my boy.
fantastic.
I love him.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
But in a way that's not good acting because it is just him.
Yeah, exactly.
No.
It's
like,
so cool. He
it's-
gets away with it.
I know this is what you don't get if you don't read the comics, but he is the embodiment of Tony Stark.
Yeah, no,
He
that's-
is Tony Stark perfectly.
That's what I'm
Do
saying.
you read the comics too?
Sometimes I read them.
That's another thing. Sorry to say, the comics of Civil War it lasts a good goes
8
over
years.
8,000
8,000
like that.
years. Yeah.
Not a few days.
2 hours and 20 minutes. Scarlett Johansson we mentioned. Sebastian Stan being Bucky.
Yeah, he was a bit stale in Winter Soldier, but in this he was.
I totally
That's
forgot about him.
part of the
Winter Soldier.
character.
I've seen Winter Soldier once.
But
you
he
know.
is the Winter Soldier.
Yeah, exactly. But I was like,
I-
oh yeah, him.
You know, I actually forgot.
Oh, the actual Winter
Window the Window Soldier. I would watch that.
I forgot he plays.
touching you.
Ewan's hugging me.
I forgot he played Bucky Barnes in like the first Captain America
Right. Okay.
before he was the Winter Soldier when he's
Right.
Bucky
Yeah.
Barnes.
Yeah.
One of my
Okay.
favourites, Anthony Mackie.
Catman.
Is he Black Panther?
No, he's Falcon.
Oh, okay.
Oh, Falcon.
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 He's Birdman, isn't he?
Wait.
Anthony Mackie's the guy
Yeah.
in Pain and Gain with
Yeah.
The Rock and Mark Wahlberg.
Yeah.
Bird costume. I didn't write the thing.
That was funny.
That was
I
funny.
laughed there.
The comedy was on point.
Oh, I'm going to talk about that in a minute. Jeremy Renner,
Yeah.
being Hawkeye.
Yeah.
He's getting old, man.
Brief, but
But no, they do it good in the movie because Hawkeye seems like the character who's old and fed up of all the.
He's just there because, might as well.
Yeah.
But they kind of did that with the Avengers 2. I don't know if you've
yeah,
seen
yeah. With Age of
But he,
Ultron.
Which I
he
saw.
settles down with his family, and that's why in this it's him coming back. That's why he keeps
Oh.
talking about, oh, I thought you had. Like,
Even
Yeah.
family
during
and that.
during the battle in Age of Ultron, he's sitting mumbling about how he hates everything that's going on.
How is the collateral damage in this compared to like the Avengers or something?
Like,
Nothing.
on, like,
Really?
yeah.
Because
Well,
in the
an
Avengers,
airport,
like, millions must have died
Yeah.
just from them fighting over the
a
city.
plane
Which one?
with no one on it is
I
destroyed.
think the most people died in Winter Soldier.
The whole idea of this film is actually coming to terms with how many people they have killed.
Yeah.
That's the whole idea.
Oh,
Oh, that's a really good scene when
Nice.
Tony Stark's talking about the boy. And
I like
he
that,
gets
yeah.
his picture up.
Maybe it's not a six. Maybe it's a six. No, I'm standing by it.
The acting though,
So
in
am I.
it. What
Oh,
would
is
you
that-
rate the
that's-
acting?
Well, the acting, I was annoyed that I was like, there's so many good actors being used up every year for these films. They're not in any other films.
I suppose I get what you
Good
mean.
call.
I
Is
get
that
what you
not
mean.
true?
An example of this is Chadwick Boseman playing Black Panther, who I really liked.
I didn't get. Was
I
that the
thought-
first Was that is this the first movie you've seen Black
Yes.
Panther?
Yeah.
Yes.
He kind of appeared out of nowhere, did he
Yeah.
not?
But that's the twist,
Yeah.
isn't it?
They're doing Black Panther.
He's
He's
Next
getting his own
year.
movie.
I assume he's in
really?
the comics.
Yeah.
Bloody
Yeah.
hell.
You see at the end after the credits. Did you stay after the credits?
Yeah.
It's like a sort of statue of him.
Oh no, I didn't say that long.
There's
two.
There's two.
Yeah, the
first one.
the one after is the one with Spider-Man, isn't
Yeah.
it?
You,
Oh, is
you
there?
did see the first one.
Yeah.
It's
So he's getting his spin-off film, and I liked him. I really liked
yeah.
him. The
I feel
claws.
like he's in there for the fanboys who read all the comics.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
It's like putting in
Fan service.
Paul Rudd who played Ant-Man. Now, I loved the Ant-Man
I
film.
thought that was brilliant.
A lot of people
Paul
really
Rudd.
didn't like the Ant-Man film. I loved it.
Really?
I
Yeah,
loved
I
it.
liked Ant-Man.
Loved it.
And I was happy to see him back here because I'm a Paul Rudd fan. I think he's hilarious back in Friends and stuff. And the bit where he becomes large.
Giant Man.
And he's like,
that's what that's called. Is it? It's Giant,
Giant Man.
Man.
I think my
Giant
favourite-
Man.
Hilarious.
The local radio station in Perth. It was on last Monday or something. The female anchor on that radio station is in love with Paul Rudd, and the male anchor said, "Okay, we've managed to get through to his hotel." And they and they set up a phone call with Paul Rudd and the female anchor, and she just talked to him for about 5 minutes about how in love with him she was. And then at the end, the male anchor was like, "Right, you can come clean there, Paul." And it was just this Scottish guy who's a friend of his who putting on an American accent, talking to this female anchor who's getting so excited about.
That's not very nice.
That's a
That's
shame.
cruel. That's cruel.
But yeah, he was that bit when he turned into. I'm pretty sure it's Giant, Man.
Yeah.
I like that.
That whole bit was pretty good. Yeah,
I love him. I think he's so funny.
If you came up with that, you should copyright that.
Yeah.
Giant Man.
Giant Man.
Handpins.
And finally,
I will copyright that.
the one that had the big buzz around it, young Tom.
Tom
Playing
Hardy.
Peter Parker.
Oh yeah.
He was fantastic.
He was brilliant. And my sister's like, "Oh my god, Tom Holland's in it." I'm like, "Who the hell's Tom Holland?" And so she's like, "Oh, he's in one of these shows I watch or a movie or whatever it is." And I'm thinking, "Oh, here we go. It's going to be another one." I'm like, "Oh, jeez." But he was brilliant.
Yeah,
So, yeah.
Timing was perfect.
good
He
Peter
was
Parker.
yeah,
Peter
like
Parker, yeah.
Spider-Man is my favourite
As good
superhero.
as first Spider-Man.
Yeah, better than Tobey Maguire.
Tobey Maguire.
Yeah,
Better than Tobey.
Andrew-
better than
Andrew
Garfield
Garfield was really good,
Maguire.
but as Peter
I like-
Parker
I
was
like that.
very
He's better.
hipster and
I totally
skateboarding
agree.
dude.
Andrew Garfield, the Spider-Man, brilliant. As Peter Parker, he was too
You know,
jock.
I think he acted it well. It's just
Yeah.
the problem is he's f***ing hot.
It's the
And
closest
Peter Parker
adaptation
is-
to the original comics. I think this one.
He was
Tom
the
Holland.
best cast. He was the best cast.
Yeah, I agree.
And he was
Yeah,
did very
because
well.
he's actually like he looks 16, and Peter
He
Parker
is,
is.
I think.
I think he's
18.
19.
Really?
Yeah,
19, yeah, he's
How
19.
He's
good
19.
a role would that be to that?
I
As you
know.
go to school or
I'd
college?
love to be Peter Parker, but like Peter Parker is like 16 in
Yeah.
the comics and that.
Yeah.
It's weird that they actually use someone of that age to play someone of that age in Hollywood.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
unheard of, isn't
Yeah.
it? Yeah.
So I thought he was brilliant.
The only thing I've
I've
seen.
got homework. I'm gonna pretend you didn't just say.
Great, like the comedy in it was superb. It was
Yeah.
great.
Yeah, there was.
Especially from Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Actually.
That's
He was
what
great.
Batman v Superman was also missing.
Batman
Hey guys,
vs
have you
Superman
ever
was
seen
missing
that
a
real
f***ing
old
ton.
film?
Yeah.
Empire Strikes Back.
How old is this guy?
He's on the young side.
Yeah. I told you when we were talking about Batman vs Superman, my dad came out and he was like, "Yeah, it was all right," but this when he came out, he was over the moon. Do you know what I mean? So it just shows you how well the film was made in comparison.
But again, as we touched on before, DC are trying too hard to get up
Oh, I
to the
know.
Avengers
DC
standard.
is
They're
just-
just firing out films
Do you know what?
too quickly.
Can I
Whereas
say-
Marvel have what this is.
Yeah,
When did Iron Man come out? 2008
long,
or something
2008,
like that?
yeah.
long ago.
So 8 years they've been building up to this, and it's going further. So
And I said before, like I don't love all the Marvel films. Like I saw Age of Ultron at May 1st, 2015, and I saw Civil War May 1st, 2016,
Oh.
and I loved Civil War
Yeah.
10 times more.
Really?
yeah, I didn't really
A
like Age
million
of
times.
Ultron too
I
much.
don't know. I like Age of Ultron, but
Yeah.
just like in terms of, and May 1st was also the 1 year anniversary of my podcast,
Like
which is weird.
DC, I prefer DC to Marvel. But
Really?
Not,
Not the
definitely not the movies because they f***ed it.
During the Dark Knight series, I would have agreed with you, but now that's gone. It's not even relevant
Yeah,
anymore.
yeah, but but they've ruined the movies. They should keep to their series because they've got
The
good
one
TV shows.
good thing DC may have going is Suicide Squad.
Yeah,
Who's Gotham, by the way?
it's awful.
Is it really? I heard it was
Gotham
good.
is awful because they're trying to do something new by doing all the Batman villains without Batman when they're younger, but then nobody cares about Batman villains without Batman.
Good call.
Well, Suicide Squad. Well, Batman is in Super Side Squad.
But they're all just
Super
huge.
Size Squad. That has got to be a parody.
Just really bad
Super
people.
Size Squad.
Yeah, they've changed so much in Gotham.
Like 80 of them.
Bruce,
Super Size
Squad is massive.
Bruce Wayne is actually in Gotham, but he's a tiny boy,
Yeah.
and he's discovering the Batcave in Batman when he's like
7.
7, and apparently his dad in the series has like left him notes to be Batman, like, you will become the Batman's son. And like, that's not how it f***ing is. What
When you grow
what
up,
you
you'll
do?
become an engineer, work at the test
And-
school, and become Batman.
And the Joker's in it before he's the Joker, which doesn't make sense because the whole point of the Joker is that he wasn't a person before the Joker. He is the Joker.
It's quite an interesting take.
It's an interesting take. It's just
Okay.
Well, I'm looking forward to Suicide Squad.
Yeah.
I am
Yes.
a lot.
What's the actor's name in that who's gone mental?
Jared Leto.
Jared
Yeah,
Leto.
I'm looking forward to his performance.
Yeah, babe.
He's been around for years, man. He's a veteran. He knows what he's
I've
doing.
heard
He's gone crazy.
that during takes they would have to take breaks.
Stop.
As in
Yeah.
the crew would have to take breaks because he was scaring them.
He was freaking them out.
with
That,
his
but that's the Heath Ledger method.
Well, he wasn't.
No,
But
he
even
is
Heath
he is
Ledger
actually.
Heath Ledger broke character in between takes. Jared Leto.
no,
I don't think he
Heath
did.
Ledger was in character all the time.
Yeah,
I've seen backstage where he's talking to the director like, "This is what I want."
But I
Maybe
think
before.
it'd still be character, but because
Really?
see the hospital scene when Harvey Dent.
Oh yeah.
Brilliant.
That took them like a full day, and he just didn't talk to anyone. Sat, walked around.
Wow.
What's that Frankie Boyle joke? What's that, Joker? You'll be back. Oh, somehow I think you probably won't be.
Jared Leto's actually went so much more crazy than Heath Ledger
is
did.
scary to
It
think
is
about.
scary.
I'm
because
very excited
I
to
am
see it.
excited. Did you hear him?
He's going to win so many awards.
He sent
He won't be alive.
Sent-
he sent the full cast dead rats.
You what, sorry?
He sent the full cast dead rats.
And condoms and stuff.
Ah, yeah.
Yeah, and dirty
On this
mags
guy.
with.
If that was
jizz in
me,
it.
I'd be like,
Used condoms.
I'd be like,
Jared,
Man,
can we get Jared in here, please?
can we get? Okay,
You can't
just
be
get him
doing
out.
this.
Can we just get him out?
Yeah, because there was Will Smith. It was an interview or something. Will Smith was saying, "Yeah, I didn't meet Jared Leto."
Oh really?
Yeah.
He just met the Joker.
That's
I
weird.
love that.
Well, I love Will Smith, and I also.
I'd hate that though.
I also love Margot Robbie. She is very hang on. She's a very talented actress, and she's got a great
Body.
personality and sense of humour. And I can't wait to watch her
Body,
performance.
her
right?
body.
Bodycon in the morning.
Can I say
is
something?
what she
Because we
does.
were talking about Jared Leto, and he's a singer as well.
She's got a body.
Did you hear that Harry Styles is doing a movie with? He's supposedly doing a movie with Cillian Murphy and Tom Hardy.
Harry Styles.
Harry Styles.
Who the
Oh,
hell
God.
said that? Where'd you read that?
Well, my friend told me.
Harry Styles and Tom Hardy.
No.
My friend who loves One Direction. Hi, Callum.
I like One Direction, but
Yeah, apparently he's doing a movie.
He might be good.
He might be good.
Well, Jared Leto.
Imagine he's
But Jared Leto was an actor before he was a singer.
Was he?
Yes, yes.
I didn't know that.
I didn't know that.
okay.
Tom Hardy though.
But apparently, I have a theory that this movie, and before, you heard this from me first, folks, that this movie is actually a Peaky Blinders movie.
Oh really? Oh, that's interesting.
Because they've not said anything on it, but it's set in World War One.
Uh-huh.
Peaky Blinders is set post World War One with
think-
Cillian Murphy as Tommy Shelby in the war. So I think maybe it's Peaky Blinders.
And Harry would look smashing in those Peaky Blinders suits.
Correct. Have you not seen Peaky Blinders? It's a British Sons of Anarchy,
Yeah, no, it's
basically.
Alright.
It's all on Netflix.
We're going to
It's
move on.
fantastic.
We're going to move on in a second, but I just want to mention this one thing. The guy who played Zemo, Daniel Brotho.
Which one was Zemo again?
Yeah.
Oh,
That's
the
Zemo.
villain, yeah.
Right. I thought
Wasn't he a
a total. We're 100% serious until about the last 5 minutes of the film. I thought that was the guy from Step Brothers. Will Ferrell's brother.
Oh, no.
Oh, you mean the older one?
Oh,
I was trying to figure out. I was
Will
trying to.
Ferrell's brother in Step Brothers.
Yeah, but the older brother.
Adam
or the
No,
step-
Scott.
no, the Step Brother.
Okay.
No, not John C. Reilly.
Right, I was like, John C.
Aye,
Reilly.
Adam
The-
Scott.
Aye.
I'm trying to figure out who that was and what I'd seen him in. He was the burnt. He was the awkward. I
That's
love
right.
you.
Yeah.
I was Beige boy.
Bish Bosh. Oh, I've got a text.
What you doing?
What are you doing?
Sorry, I'm going to my notes.
See when he came up when it came up in thing. Sorry. See when it was like Bucky's picture came up for Wanted.
Yeah.
Because they had bombed. See when that picture first came up, I went, "Oh, that looks like that Zemo guy." Little did I know it was.
Oh,
But then actually I kind of did know because
you'd seen.
as it went on, it became
Obvious.
blatantly
Yeah.
obvious as soon as I had noticed that it looked
Cloverfield
like
syndrome.
him.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
So anything else on Civil War?
Civil War. I'm excited for
Civil
what's
no.
to come.
Civil War 2.
The
I
argument.
can't wait to see it.
It's really
You're,
good.
you just well, you're gonna go. You won't see
No,
it.
that one's
You'll enjoy it.
It's
It's very
It made me forget Batman versus Superman,
Oh,
which
well,
is a
that's
good
good,
thing.
yeah.
Which is a good
It's
thing.
a shame that plummeted.
I thought it was a shame to begin with, but
Another
Exact-
Marvel note. I'm worried that they are now trying too much with all this Doctor Strange and all the Black.
but Doctor
Panther
Strange
and
looks
that.
really
Punisher,
Pun-
which
the
is Shane
Punisher.
from Walking Dead.
Oh no, but that's fine.
too
I
much.
just feel
Have you
like
seen the
they are-
trailer?
It is
for
too
Doctor
much.
Strange?
It doesn't
Agree.
work. It's too much.
Yeah.
For me.
Why?
Benedict
But it
Cumberbatch.
works. It's all money.
I
But
agree, it is too much because I get very
It's-
confused with it.
They're very loyal to their fans, I think.
Yeah, but they're
doing it all
taking.
for
They're
the fans.
taking
No,
up
they're-
all these
milking it
actors.
for
They're
all.
taking
They
up all
are
these.
definitely milking it with that Agent Carter series.
Think
Agent
of
Carter.
Oh,
think of how.
Agents of Shield. I don't like that.
No, it's awful.
Say they didn't release a Marvel film every year. Say they replaced the Marvel idea and used all those amazing actors for a different idea every
Yeah.
year. How exciting would that be? More
And what
exciting.
I've heard people say is like, it used to be like, oh my god, there's a new Marvel film out.
And now it's
And
like
now it's every year.
There's two this year.
What's the other one?
Is that
Doctor Strange,
Like, this year?
and I think that's it.
Not Doctor Strange. Love.
No.
Different
Or
thing.
Spider-Man: Homecoming
That's
is
When the hell's that coming?
2017.
Is it Tom Holland then?
Yeah.
Tom Holland, yeah.
Or maybe
Jeez.
2018. I think actually.
It's one or the other.
I'm just
Spider-Man
looking
Homecoming.
forward
Oh,
to Rogue One.
X-Men.
Oh, Apocalypse.
But that's a different.
What a beautiful segue.
Oh,
Last night I watched X-Men
The first one?
for the first time.
Which
Just
one?
The first
Which
ever
one?
X-Men.
First one
The with
from
Wolverine in the cage.
2000, yeah.
Oh, it's
Oh, good.
Eh.
good.
Now, I'd seen it, obviously, it's X-Men. You see it when you're younger, but not properly.
It's it's Marvel, but it's
Is it Marvel?
because it's owned by Fox, so it's a completely
Marvel.
different.
universe.
Yeah.
No, it's the same unit. It
It's not.
should be the same universe, but it isn't.
It's the same, like, because it's the Marvel comics, and that's all the same universe. The X-Men movies are different from the...
Yeah, because it's owned by a different people.
It's owned by a different company.
The
So
rights are
there's-
owned by.
They're
It's a different
both-
universe.
They're not canon to each other.
Yeah, because
No.
Quicksilver is in both Age of Ultron and X-Men Days of Future Past.
And he's
an Apocalypse.
also in X-Men Apocalypse.
So they are in the same
But it's...
universe.
No, because it's different characters, it's different Quicksilvers.
It is the same universe, but it's different universe. Do you know what I mean?
Because it was
completely
the comics.
confuses me.
I don't know why, Aaron.
There's
It was like it was like Spider-Man before.
I'm not gonna-
Spider-Man before was the same universe but different because
Now it's
Sony
just a
owned
new
him.
take of it.
Yeah,
Yeah, that annoys me.
Well, the thing with X-Men with me,
it's all
right?
to do with rights and money. And all
Yeah.
that
Contracts get signed over years.
Illuminati.
I just threw that in there. 'Cause
So, with me,
That
the
way
X-Men,
to be-
I saw The Last Stand, I saw X-Men Origins Wolverine, I saw The Wolverine, and I think I saw Days of Future Past. But I'd
busy.
never seen... No, not... It's just in my lifetime.
Last night.
And that took 3 hours,
watched them
ladies
all.
and gentlemen.
But I'd never seen X-Men 1 or X-Men 2. And I was thinking...
There's an X-Men 3.
Wait, that's Last Stand.
Did you say? Oh, sorry.
It's not
It's fine.
He said that.
So I'm
no
gonna watch
X-Men
them all.
3.
I'm gonna watch them all, then I'm gonna go
With
see
that palm
Apocalypse in the cinema because Apocalypse.
What are you doing?
Why?
I really liked the first X-Men. I really liked that.
Yeah.
Hugh Jackman is my boy.
Huge Jackman.
I love Hugh Jackman. And
The girl that
Ian
touches
McKellen.
people and they die.
Oh,
Yeah,
Ewan is
Ian McKellen is
slicing
amazing.
Aaron right now.
Incredible.
I want to do a podcast with Ian McKellen because he would be like this.
I'll just go
Yes.
get
Okay, yeah, tell him.
it.
Over the bridge.
So yeah, watched the first X-Men last night, and I saw Demolition.
Oh,
I've
I've
never
not seen
seen
it.
Did you see it?
No, I've never seen Demolition.
Is it tasty?
It was
Tasty.
brilliant.
Is it?
It was very, very, very,
Tasty.
very, very good.
Leanne McMaster, shout out, said it was good.
I gave it an 8.5.
Oh, did
I,
Fraser give it a 10?
Should give it a 10, yeah.
Wow.
I put
Very great
myself
film.
off seeing that film because it just looked like it wouldn't captivate me. Just with he just wanted
Well,
to smash his home.
it's a very simple tale that is acted beautifully.
Is it very nice?
And it's very good. Jake Gyllenhaal's a very talented actor, and
Yeah, it's very good.
it's like a very simple tale without spoiling anything. He, I guess I can say this because it's at the start of the film, but his wife dies.
That's in the trailer.
And it's in the trailer, and he doesn't.
Although
watch it-
Fraser wouldn't have known that.
it's true, he doesn't watch trailers. Yeah,
You know who he reminds me of?
Jake Gyllenhaal.
The main actor. In it.
Yeah.
Bradley Cooper.
Do you know what? That's so funny you say that, because I said that during the play, during the film, because I'm thinking I'm trying to get my favourite actors together. I don't really have a definitive favourite actor, and I always say Bradley Cooper's one of my favourites and Jake Gyllenhaal's one
Peter
of my favourites.
Capaldi.
They're very similar.
The same person.
Yeah, so that's cool. What was I
see
saying?
it.
Yeah, so his wife dies, and then he doesn't really react in the way he would do if your wife had just died. So he writes a letter of complaint to a vending machine company, and meets someone through that, and it's just a story about being who you are and developing a love for something, and it's a very good film. Yeah, I recommend it.
Is it a feel good film?
In some ways, it's a good way to vent frustration.
But his wife dies.
Feel good film in the same way that Shawshank is a feel good film.
Yeah.
Yeah, but we don't say Shawshank.
We don't
on
say
the-
Shawshank on this show because he doesn't like it.
I don't.
Are you
I
kidding
don't-
I've set him up.
I love Shawshank, but I don't think it's amazing.
It's
Girls,
one of the most
come on.
beautifully
See,
crafted
I'm getting
films
sick of
I've
talking
ever
about
seen
Why don't we
in my
just
life.
escape from this by going into the corner? Guess who's there?
Yes.
Swaparuni.
You want me to swap?
Because
Yes.
it is now time for another instalment of.
Euan's corner.
Did you like it? Did you like the
I
music?
did like the music better.
But the music's back and the music's ended and now it's Euan. Here he is.
Hello there. Hello and welcome to Euan's Misery Corner. My name's Euan and I'm here with Jack Hogg.
Thanks, man. We're all
Jack Paws Hogg.
Jack. No.
we're all
Walking over the glory.
shh, guys, come on. We're all very
So Jack is
yeah.
a mess. Currently a mess.
It's,
He has a lot on his mind, and you know he's gonna let some of that out.
You know what, Euan? I'm gonna tell you.
Okay.
There's so much keeping me up at night at the minute.
Really, I don't have time for pissing about. This is serious.
No, this is serious.
Okay.
Myself and a close friend of mine, Aaron.
Right.
We haven't been able to. Aaron. He's
think I
we've
know
met
that.
we've met him before.
Aaron.
Well, we haven't been able to sleep
Oh.
in months.
That kind of sounds like
Can I-
you've been doing rumpus bumpus.
So much sex
With each other.
Just to clarify.
Can I come into the corner
Come in,
with
Aaron.
you three?
Tell
with
me
you
about
two.
it.
Come huddle in.
Okay, now
nice and warm.
can we mention names in the mystery corner?
Of course we can.
Okay,
No second names though.
Rory.
Yes.
If you're listening, we appreciate you.
But I
there's
also
just-
appreciate sleep.
Yeah, there's just there's a cut off, you know. If you're blasting music,
Nothing's gonna
let's stop that
hurt me
about
with
10.
my eyes.
Okay, no, let's not bring that into
Too
you.
soon.
Rory, you can be who you want to be. Just with the music.
sleep, man. Let them sleep.
Let us sleep. And then the hypocritical comments about someone else.
Oh no.
It just gets us down, you know, because we feel exactly the same as you do. And if you just
Has he been
appreciate
talking
that,
about me?
then I feel we'll all have a better sleep at night.
He's not been talking about me, is it? Because I feel like he's in a bad mood with me. I'm sorry, Rory. I'm publicly apologising to Rory.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, there's no hard feelings here. No difficult sentiments.
Okay. Yes.
Just
So.
sleepy sentiments, really.
So basically, what I would say to Rory is, as much as we love to watch you lip syncing to numerous songs, as much as we love that, I feel like this is what you say to him. I just want to sleep,
Yeah.
and I think Rory will get that. He's a good guy. He's a good guy. I think he'll understand, and I think he'll be like, yeah, sure, that's fine, and he'll back off.
Yeah.
and he'll go to his bed.
Continue being yourself, but just keep in mind
Just
others
tone
at the
it
same
down.
time. Yeah.
Yeah, so okay,
That's,
so I feel that's
pretty much
okay, Jack. Thank you for coming on the Misery Corner. I
That's
feel like
alright.
I feel like you feel like better. I think, but
I think we all feel better for this, actually.
sorry, I just had a little attack there. It was the diabetes. Okay, so
And he's dead. He's dead.
Let's get out of the corner.
Sorry, folks.
yeah, we'll come back out the corner. I just wanted to thank Jack
I'm
again.
here all week.
That was great. Again, I don't know if anyone's messaged in since the last time. No hope.
Haven't
Maybe we'll have a new hope after May the 4th.
Hey. And
Hey.
episode 4 as well.
It is episode. I just came.
That's being a very explicit. Let's make it even more explicit.
Right, okay. Thank you very much. You can contact me at Twitter. I don't have it, but you can try. Thank you. See you next time.
Why don't we make a Twitter for Euan's Misery Corner and have you crying as the profile?
At Euan's Misery Corner.
I'll be Brian.
Yeah,
We'll try and make that. We'll try and make at Euan's Misery Corner, and I hope that's not taken.
There's someone who really needs the Misery Corner right now, and he was supposed to be here, but he's not here.
Mr. Ross Brody.
Ross,
That is true, actually.
if you're listening, you booked in for this episode weeks ago.
Shout out to Ross, who might
He's
not-
off the court.
Just maybe. Damn, son.
This has been controversial.
You did it
episode.
for your hole. That's all I'm saying.
Okay, let's just reel this in a bit because
Reel it in, reel it in.
yeah.
Stop.
Ross, hey, come on, guys. I've got a message for Ross. I've got a message for Ross. If Ross, you just have to own up and apologise for your actions so no one else gets hurt.
This isn't Jack's philosophical corner. What are you doing?
Yeah, I
You
know.
got
He
Jack's
actually took
philosophical
over my corner. As soon as it went into my corner, he took the mic right.
like,
Okay,
yeah.
so that, yeah. I was like, excuse me, I have an introduction to make.
You're here every week.
I'm not here every week.
Well, you are.
Well, yeah.
You have been for the past two.
Currently, yes, but.
But
What the hell, right? Are we done the corner?
Yeah,
Go play the outro music.
oh no, I thought the corner was finished years ago. What are you?
He's got it.
Okay, it's ended now.
It's ended.
Anything else? Any other movie-related things that anyone's been
I
watching?
watched Ted 2 for the first time.
Oh, Ted 2. I like Ted 2.
I didn't finish it
Okay.
because it was 12 and I made midnight 12, and I got to the bit when they're at the barn and she's smoking the bong that's the
Right.
and I thought, this is a good movie, but
Yeah.
I go to sleep now.
Okay.
That's literally what I said because I was tired.
Fair enough.
Said that out loud.
I did say that out loud.
I watched the Lemmy Show for the first time.
Oh,
my
it's
God,
so
right.
good.
See, if you're watching Lemmy Show, Aaron, you don't start with Lemmy Show. You have to start with certain segments. You will agree on YouTube because you have to understand the beauty of it. It's not from the show.
I do understand the beauty of it because I've got it from YouTube. If I'd watched it 6 months ago, I'd have been like what I was like watching Airplane. Like what?
Airplane is fantastic. Oh,
What is okay? Anyway, we've still not watched
No,
that.
no. What is wrong with you?
Yeah.
It's not us, it's you.
He also didn't like Blazing Saddles.
Mason-
surely you can't be serious.
Mason-
I'm serious. Don't call me
Surely.
sure.
In our play, there's a line where I say something
Yeah.
about surely,
Yeah.
and to remember my next line, it's to say her name. So that's my next line. So I'm
Yeah.
thinking,
Really?
don't call me, whatever the name is.
I am serious, father.
Don't call me Susanna.
Don't call me Susanna.
Yeah.
But yeah, you all enjoyed
You ever
Inherit the
seen a
Wind.
grown man
I've-
naked?
No, I've never been on a plane before. You ever?
ever seen a
grown
grown man naked?
Cuts.
There's the basket. Do you know the basketball player?
Roger.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's actually a basketball player.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
Yeah.
There's at one point he's in his shorts and he's
We'll watch it soon.
I regret.
Alex,
mentioning
Have you
it.
seen it?
I've seen
He stopped watching it.
just over half.
Wow.
Oh my god, what is
Wow.
the matter?
I wasn't
I
getting
love
it.
that you started talking about Inherit the Wind.
I'm gonna do it
and
right
then
now.
It's
digressed
perfect.
tremendously.
So we'll move on. We'll watch that eventually, and we'll talk about
You
Airplane
Google
in depth.
funniest film ever created. Airplane is the top.
Okay, I'm gonna do that right now.
Okay.
I'm making it up.
I don't have a game for you this week, Aaron.
This is the game.
It'll
Ready?
It'll come up saying, "Did you mean black?"
Why would that happen?
It's
That's
a
just
joking.
because the Ted 2.
Ted 2, guys. Ted 2.
Nice. That's nice. Foreshadowing.
Funniest
Movie
Film.
ever. Oh, film.
of all time.
Have you hope it says
Airplane
airplane?
will be
The
up
Room.
there.
No, The Room.
Airplane, Anchorman, and Superbad are the top 3 picks.
The Room.
That's amazing.
Oh my god, was Superbad 2000?
Yeah.
2007.
Oh wow.
I remember watching that when it came
Anchorman
out.
1 was 2004.
Whoa!
Don't have a good day. Have an American day.
Step Brothers was 2008. Which
I
seems
love Step Brothers.
yeah.
Step Brothers is good, yeah. Because it's. Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really good.
Yeah, it's
I
really
love
good.
it.
Yeah,
I don't know if I said this last episode, but it gets funnier and funnier every time.
Boats and
Yeah.
hoes,
It literally does.
Boats and hoes.
What's
First
that?
time
Gotta have
Step
me and
Brothers.
my
Chris,
boats and hoes.
the Punch Brothers
Benita,
guy did the
bit-
soundtrack.
Yeah, shout out to Chris Tile if you're
Tile.
Tile,
He likes to be
if
called
you're
Tile.
listening.
I know I know the song.
All right, performing live. Here comes
I know
Euan
the song.
Ferguson with Boats and Hoes.
Okay, so boats and hoes, boats and hoes. Gotta have me and my boats and hoes. The Nina, the Pinta, the Santa Maria. I'll do you in the bottom if you're drinking sangria. Nachos and lemon heads on my dad's boat. You won't go down cause my can float. We sail around the world and go port to port. Every time I come, I produce a quart. Anchors away and shiver me timbers. We like to ladies with our 8-inch members. Boats and hoes, boats and hoes. Gotta have me and my boats and hoes. Done.
Beautiful.
Right, okay, I feel like we can't keep all of that in.
Yeah, I'll play some of it.
That's
We'll try our
alright.
best.
Before we go, Inherit the Wind.
Amazing.
Okay.
Oh yeah, very good. I
We
like
really
it.
need to.
It made sense.
Yeah, makes sense. Yeah, so there was a
We're
play
gonna talk
on
about theatre.
that I was in the background of, but was happy to be a member of the crew, called Inherit the Wind. I've been promoting it recently.
You were a rapper.
Everybody enjoyed it.
Have you been promoting it? Did you realise?
He never talks about it.
He
on
never
podcasts
said
or
anything about it.
I mean, no, because I know he's.
Did he Snapchat about it at all?
Never ever.
I don't think
He
I
never
saw
said
it on Snapchat.
Do you know what? I managed to set tickets off of Snapchat alone. I'm taking that as a
What? Who to who?
I don't know.
So you don't know that?
But I still put it on my story. What did you think? What did you think of the show?
It's,
That's what we discussed.
I thought your cameo was
Amazing.
It was an excellent production. Well done to everybody.
Well done,
in
yeah.
it.
Mad
Everyone
Grieve,
was in it.
very well
Mad
done.
Grieve.
Every.
Very, very well done.
Oh,
Dylan.
beautiful
Dylan
performances.
Dylan Bloor, is it?
Dylan
Yeah.
Moore.
Yeah.
Very good. Very
Beautiful
good.
You were all,
performance.
you were all
Friends, and I can
beautiful.
see that most of you here are my friends from the way that you have decked out
Talia,
this beautiful
my
city of
honey bunny,
Hillsborough.
you were amazing.
Yeah, she was good too. Everyone was good. Yeah,
fantastic.
I made a cameo
He
Chris
did-
was in it. Yeah.
He was in it as Chris. It was nice.
doing a podcast live.
Brody,
Brody was in it as well.
he was going to die that night
What?
because he was sitting next to me and wouldn't shut up.
That's because you were very fidgety. And you
Apparently,
can't
I
sit
was very fidgety.
What do you mean
Said
he wasn't-
no one else, only him.
What do you mean he didn't shut up? What did he say?
Like, I have something called peripheral vision, as every human being has, and
Oh
I
my
would
God.
literally brush his shoulder maybe a tiny wincy bit, and they would barely touch him, and I just see I can't even do it because it's
podcast,
a
yeah.
mic, but he would just sort of do this, like, and look at me, and
I like how he made it. Any other
Really
time he
big.
showed me that, he didn't do that, but he made it so much bigger as if that would
because
translate.
I know, and
It's,
it's not even me because most of the time Craig would put his arm around me because he was on 4 packs of meds and would like whisper stuff to me, and then that would annoy Brody.
You see, I'm Brody's recollection of this story. Of you sitting here.
Everyone
You were
can say
behind
that.
me. Was I doing that?
No.
We should call this episode the Bitch Cast.
Yeah, man. It's Brody's not even here. It's mainly about him.
It's just me, I think.
But yeah, before we go, we'll promote our upcoming shows. You guys can go first because you guys are.
Come see 13. We're not in it, but it's this week, and I'm very excited for it. Aren't we?
Going
Ewan?
tonight. I'm going tonight.
If you,
Who's on tonight?
when will this podcast be up? Do you think?
Hopefully tomorrow.
If it's up tomorrow,
Next.
come tonight, which is tomorrow night will be the what?
The 5th.
Thursday the 5th.
The 5th. Okay, so the 5th of May, come along to C13. I'll be there
Where
handing
is it?
out leaflets. It's at East Kilbride Arts Centre.
The same place Inherit the Wind was.
The cast are great, and yeah, it'll be a good show.
Love you, Jatinder.
Yeah, good luck to everyone.
And then the week after, the following week.
We've got taking over the asylum, I think, is it?
No,
that's
that's
the
it.
week
That's
after
2
that.
weeks. That's 2
But the
weeks.
following week is a play called DNA.
No, I didn't hear about that one.
I'm not sure
Is
that's
that a
on.
play?
Does that exist?
No.
Is that
Wow.
a play?
The truth of the matter is that DNA is a show and it is on, and everyone wants you to come see it. So please come along.
That's the good thing. It's
You
got the
gotta sell
most.
them
It's,
tickets.
it'll be in high demand, I think.
Every.
And
Well,
then,
I think
then they'll
it's-
leave like, why did we bother?
Yeah, I think everyone's going to want to come see that because of the terrible rep it's gotten from you guys.
No, that's
you
I
know
bet
what?
it'll do good.
Do you know what we can do? What we
It's-
can do on Tuesday, next Tuesday, when on the opening night of our show, there's auditions in the college
And
at
that's-
half
Is there?
5 till
I'm-
7:30,
That's me and Vicky.
so we can get them in.
Yeah. Oh.
It's
Me and Vicky are going to welcome to the show.
Really?
Well, no, welcome to the auditions. Don't be nervous.
Oh, you doing the auditions
Yeah.
here?
We're audition folk here.
I think you'll bring in the crowds.
Invite them to the show if
well,
they
do.
finish.
Oh, we will. We don't. No
It's
denying
like
I'll be like,
it's
that looks good on you. That looks good.
a play Ian was talking about.
that. Uh-huh.
Yes.
In the tabloids they wrote about it. and they said that this play made 5 people faint and made half the audience run out in terror. Probably absolute bullshit, but because it said this in the papers, everyone went along to this. I've got to see this thing that made 5 people faint and everyone ran out in terror.
You got to make that money.
Well,
It's
yeah, that's
quite
exactly
interesting.
what we've done.
Yeah.
That's called sailing it.
You will faint and you might run out. It won't be in terror though. It'll be in.
No, it will be in terror, just not
Dismay.
the terror that we're intending to give.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
We have a show coming up, Jack Boy.
We do have a show.
It's called An Experiment with an Air Pump. And it is on from the April the 20th.
3 weeks.
Third.
April 23rd to April the 26th.
April.
May 23rd to May 26th.
That's a while away, April.
New College Lanarkshire
Okay, sure.
Coatbridge campus.
Christopher here is playing the beautiful part of
Dr. Fennick.
Dr. Fennick.
It's your
I was trying to remember the first name. Joseph.
Joseph Fennick.
Joseph Fennick. And I myself am playing the not so glorious part of a nice builder
Mate,
named
you come
Phil.
in, you measure stuff, you have
Get
funny
a
lines.
couple laughs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that'll be good.
I'll
I'm
have a
looking
good
forward to
time.
I'll be there. We'll all be there.
You all be there?
I'll be there.
No.
it. Okay, so I think that's plenty.
Well, it's
Yes.
just been Christopher Moffat.
I've been Chris Moffat, and you can find me on Twitter at CM42TV or at By The Way Pod 2016. New episodes of the By The Way podcast every single week.
You can find me, Aaron Dockard, at Aaron_Dockard at twitter.com or whatever it is. And, oh my god, what's the Good Bit podcast? What's the
At Good Bit Pod.
That's the one. Find me there.
If you want to follow me, I'll post
Sweet.
a picture of what I look like from behind. That's all.
On you go, Jack.
Just skip a person in. That's fine. I have been I have been Jack Hogg, and please don't follow me anywhere. I have too many friends as it is.
I'm Mason Paterson. You can find me on Facebook at Payson Matterson.
Just to confuse folks.
Just to confuse you, or in my bedroom.
Nice. Okay, well, yeah, that's been episode 4
Won't be there.
of the Good Bit Movie podcast. Thank you for everyone for downloading and for listening on Podomatic.com and on iTunes. And until next time,
I'm impressed they've got this far.
that's true, yeah. If you're still with us, wow.
Wow.
Stay safe.
Okay, and until next time, thanks for listening.
Boats and hoes, boats and hoes. You gotta have me in my boats and hoes.
Nina, the Pinta, Santa Ma. Go.